everybody, I hope you're doing wonderful today. In today's video, we're going to explore how to activate your Halloween Arduino project when somebody comes near. We're going to look at a pressure plate, which is basically a big push button that somebody steps on, and we're going to learn how to build it. We're also going to look at a motion sensor, an infrared motion sensor, and how to integrate that within your Arduino project. So let's go get busy and see how it all works. So this is the completed pressure plate. Here you got the leads that are going to go to your Arduino. We're not going to discuss how to build it in this video, but I've got complete instructions in my blog, which I will leave a link for in the description of this video, and it takes you step by step how to build that. This is the infrared motion sensor that we're going to use. It's a passive infrared sensor, so per sensor, that's what's called when you're going to go look for it. It's got 3 leads. It's got basically a signal lead and a red wire that goes to your 5-volt and a ground wire, black wire, that goes to the ground. And then the signal wire we connect to the Arduino. How to do that we will show you in a sec. A quick little thing is this here is way too sensitive sometimes. It's designed for alarms and stuff. So what I've done is I've created like a little tube here that blocks some of the signals. So it will allow the signals to come back but not bounce onto here. And it will make it a little bit less sensitive and easier to use. How to connect that we will show you in a sec. Before we're actually going to go into how the hardware connection works, I want to quickly go through a little thing we call debouncing. So any button, mechanical button, sometimes creates false positives. That will make your project look like it's not functioning correctly. How to solve that is something we call debouncing. And debouncing gets used to prevent false positives. We do that with a timer function. We're going to use the millis function for that. The millis function starts counting the milliseconds the moment you turn your Arduino on. And we can use that timer to basically say with if statements, only activate this if it's not been activated for X number of seconds. And this way you can sort of hone in how to make this work the best for you. To connect this button, basically that's what it is, you're going to need an Arduino, you're going to need a 10K pull-up resistor, and you're going to need a breadboard. So the schematic of that will be in the blog, so you can look closely at that. In the code, there's a possibility to actually tell the Arduino to use an internal pull-up resistor. Some Arduinos have that, and that's what I do, so I don't actually have to use the 10K pull-up resistor, and it's one less step to take. And how to do that, again, will be explained more in detail in the blog. So now let's quickly look at the 2 sketches. You notice there is a sketch that is designed for when you step on the plate to activate, and the other one is to activate when you step off the plate. So what's the difference? If sometimes you want to just give people the feeling that nothing's going to happen, so they step on it and they go, haha, I see the plate, and then nothing happens, and when they remove their foot from the plate, that's when your Arduino project kicks in. The other way is just when they step on the plate, it activates, and you choose which one. So in each of these sketches there is a function called action. You basically copy your code into that function, and you only have to modify this variable that basically is in milliseconds, and that tells the Arduino how long to wait between activations of the push button. The infrared sensor works a lot like a push button, but because of the sensitivity, you basically have only one sketch for it. So it only activates when somebody actually walks through the beam. Because if you would do it when they walk out of the beam, they would be too far away and they would not actually see your Arduino project in action. So if you like this tutorial, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and subscribe to my newsletter through the blog. And I hope to see you really soon. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.